Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to share with you my March planner setup. We actually took the girls in the mentor group to an all-day conference on February the 29th. We did not get the memo that adults were not like invited to be like in actual sessions and that it was just for the teen girls. So we were put in a lounge with other adults and parents, and I just had like a full 7-8 hours maybe of just being alone with my thoughts. And so luckily I had my planner, I had my laptop and charger, so I just was able to just kind of plan and sit down. And I mean, obviously it doesn't take all day to do this, but it was just amazing to have all day to kind of just brainstorm and write down and jot down the things that I needed to get done and the goals that I had or have. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna share with you guys, just walk you guys through the steps of like how I set up the planner and just kind of give you guys just an overview of how I plan, whether I'm on camera, whether it's on camera or whether it's not on camera. The process is still pretty much the same. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so I haven't been able to get my official like super lit, bright, cool setup back just yet. I don't even know where my studio lights are, to be honest, but nevertheless I still want to just kind of share with you guys, just do like a flip through of just what I did to prepare for March. So I purchased this binder off of AliExpress, and it is quilted and it has it's very shiny, as you can see. I'm actually in the market for more of a matte one and one that is just a little different, but I ain't really tripping about that. I will get one when I get one. This is an A5 planner. I have been using a ring bound planner for roughly November, December, January, October, November, December, January, February, March, for 6 months nearly. Middle end-ish of March will be 6 months. So because of that, oftentimes all of the inserts that you might want to put in here won't fit just because, you know, the rings are only so big. So I say all of that to say the first thing that I do is I like to flip through to make sure that I have my inserts in here. So luckily I did have my March inserts in here, which the monthly inserts look like this, but I did not have my daily inserts in here, sorry. I didn't have my daily inserts in here that look like this. So I had to retrieve those when I got home. But when I was at the conference, I was able to kind of plan out the month and to goal set and all of that. So I pulled from my phone's calendar app, and I pulled from this Erin Condren perpetual calendar to basically retrieve the pre-planning and my, you know, events and notes and stuff that I had taken in previous months. Whew, that was really down in there. So what I like to do is I just like to just kind of plan out in here. So like now it's March, I will begin planning for April, and it just is like a brain dump. It's a brain dump of everything that's going to go down in April. I already know some things, but they haven't really made it to this yet. I'll do this eventually. Like I normally do it when I have some downtime. I'll just kind of fill it out. But I just pulled everything from here to my monthly calendar, and I'll just share with you guys what that looks like. And I did not have any other stickers outside of the ones that are in the back of my planner. So I pretty much just pulled from these sheets, and I just used icons pretty much. So I used some from Chic Blossom Prints. Show you what that says, because I just butchered that. Okay, it's not gonna focus. Why is this not focusing? That's annoying. Anyway, Chic Blossom Prints, and then I used some from Cricut Paper Co. as well. So that's pretty much like the stickers that I chose to use, pretty much just icons. So I got to planning out the month of March, and I just kind of labeled trash day, and when I have some deadlines for work and whatnot. I don't have any rhyme or reason as to why I use gold and silver or whatever. It's not like a color coordinating type of thing. It's just me just brain dumping all of the things that I need to get done. So yeah, this is just pretty much what the month is going to look like. And I really like to mark these types of things because I know when I can do what. So just as a quick example, this upcoming weekend we will be out of town at a 2-day. Is it a 2? No, it's an all-day conference as well. in Charleston, South Carolina. And then on the 27th is when my friends and family members start to arrive for like our housewarming party situation. So that tells me right there that this is not going to be a weekend that I can work or, you know, side hustle work. This is not going to be a weekend I can do side hustle work. So I need to schedule work around these weekends. I need to schedule, you know, maybe this Saturday I can binge record some videos, or this Saturday or this Sunday or this Sunday. But for the most part, some of these other weekends are not quite, I have 2 weekends to be productive. Basically, the other 2 weekends are not going to be productive, which is totally fine. I just need to know, you know, what's what, and just look at it from an aerial view. So that's the first thing that I did, is set up March. And then the next thing that I did is I did a March brain dump. So this is basically just not necessarily goals, but just things that need to be done during the month of March. This could be financial, this could be personal, it doesn't really matter. I just brain dumped everything that I need to do, things that I did not get done in February. That's another part of my process. The month before, if I'm not able to get things done, it's important to me that if they're still relevant, I bring them to the new month or the new week or the new day. So that's why I have a brain dump here, and it's just a bunch of random stuff. Some stuff I've already done, but it just gives me like a kickstart. And then what else do we have? There is a spot for the March budget, by the way. These inserts that you're looking at, they're from Start Planner. There is a spot for the March budget, which is perfect because the only other planner that I use that's not related to my full-time job is a budget planner. So if I ever wanted to use this, I totally could. I'm just not quite in that place right now that I want to combine them. I like keeping them separate, so maybe one day I will, but as of right now I'm not. But this is a really good like catch-all type of planner, or the inserts rather. So anyway, let's flip back to this sheet. I think this sheet, yes, this is a monthly sheet. So essentially, if I did not want to do my brain dump here, I could have did my brain dump here. It's cool because I've always done a brain dump, but this is like integrated into the planner, you know, so that's interesting to me. So I could have done my brain dump there, but I think the reason why I don't really do it is because I write big, and that only gives you a little bit of space for each to do. And I mean, I guess I could try to write smaller and do 2 lines, you know, like fill up the space there, but I don't know. I just like my style of writing. I don't really like accommodating my style of writing. So I just did my brain dump here. But like I said, you could totally do it here. And it also has a space for cards and gifts, which I have one birthday in March. So, you know, if you have more, or when there are months when there are more, this will be perfect for that. But, you know, for me, I didn't really need that. But this is perfect. This is in each month. So this is amazing to me. But anyway, here's my brain dump. I also was able to write down my YouTube videos, some of the videos that I want to get done, to include this video. So the March goals, plan with me, the February budget recap, which that's already done as of yesterday that was filmed. And then some of the other videos that I would like to get done. So I like to try to shoot for me, putting out a video every other day is kind of what it shakes out to be. So like if there are 30 days in the month, I like to do 15 videos. I just like to try to shoot for 15. If I do more, great. If I do less, I'm not saying that's a problem, but what I am saying is that I do see the effects of that. So I like to shoot for 15 videos. And to me, doing 15 videos is easy. I'm just going to say that. Like as far as having the ideas for the videos, actually filming the videos and uploading them, obviously that's a whole different feat. But like actually, you know, kind of brainstorming which videos to put, or, you know, I always tell you guys I'm never stressed or strapped for video ideas. But anyway, long story short, I just like to shoot for 15. And I was already trying to do some goal setting before March got here. And so then when, you know, the end of February was here and it was time for me to set goals for March that I had not completed in February, or that I wanted to complete in March, I just went ahead and flipped to this mini, it's like a staying on track sheet. You put your mini goals on here. I put 3 of them on here, which is the space that, you know, it gives you. But of course I do lots of goal setting But for the most part, I do typically have, you know, a few main goals that I want to reach each month. I did put last month's win, which is making it out in one piece. February was definitely a whole lot, and that's honestly what that's a win for me. But I have lose 8 pounds, and I have the goal date, which I'm already down 1.2 pounds as of like my last weigh-in in February. So I'm on track for that. And then I have how I'm going to do those things, and then I have transitioned to my new job. So I have a new title at work. So that's going to be a whole stressful thing. So not only did we just buy a new house and have to pay the IRS and going to start paying off my husband's student loans again, and every other, having housewarmings and whatever, I am also transitioning into a new job, which is going to be a situation. And then I have on here to make a debt payment. So either the amount that we have allotted to go to debt will go to loans, or the loans / IRS, or whatever, however that shakes out. We'll have to see whenever our tax consultant gets back with us about, you know, how much our bill will be. But I explained some of that in the March budget with me video, so check out that video if you haven't already. And I just have some little action steps for that as well. And then there is a mini health check down there, which I think is cool, which I probably should have done. Whatever. I don't really have to keep track of that much because I have an accountability partner at Jenny, so I don't really have to do that because she does that. But if I did have to do it myself, I would put that there. And then what else did I do in here? That's it. I just added my daily inserts, and then for daily, I actually do my daily planning either the day before or the day of. So that's just kind of how that shakes out. As you can see, there are no plans in here for, you know, basically the whole month of March. I just have March the 2nd planned, and I think I had March the 1st, but I think I threw out that one already. I already threw out that sheet because that was for a Sunday and I didn't really do anything. So so that's kind of why I got rid of that, because today is March the 2nd. So yeah, this is my planner and how I set it up. I would say that the main thing for me each month is having my monthly overview. This is really important to me. Planning out my videos for YouTube, that's really pertinent. Having my brain dump, which I think in April I may put it up there, why not? And then goal setting, which, you know, I have a bunch of goals, but oftentimes a lot of them, while they are goals, they kind of, I guess, err on the side of to-dos. So some of the things that I would like to get done in March are on the brain dump, on the to-do list rather than on the goal list. But these are like the major goals, and it's kind of like if I can complete these, then I would consider March to be a success. So yeah, that is how I planned for the month of March. So let's kill it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that video and you guys learned from it, and that it was helpful. I do these, you know, pretty much every month, so this is pretty much no exception. And I'll be back to plan for April, you know, hopefully. Some months, y'all, your girl be on the struggle bus, okay? Be on the struggle bus. Struggle bus, I be on. Some months, like some days, weeks, I'm not able. I mean, I continue to go because you got to keep fighting a good fight, obviously. But you don't have to. Sometimes you have to take a break or a mental health day or whatever the case is. But I just try to keep it rolling, keep it moving, because I know that stopping would mean stopping permanently, not taking a break. Stopping would mean not meeting my goals, and I can't accept not trying. I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying. So anyway, one other thing that I wanted to add is that Etsy, so my online business basically consists of YouTube and Etsy. And for Etsy, I've already released the bundles for April, May, and June. So the only thing that I have to worry about is actually listing the kits for what month of what I do? May, because the kits for April are already released. Releasing the kits for May. However, thankfully, because I'm doing bundles, I don't actually have to design the kits. I just need to literally put them in the Etsy shop, list them. Like, probably takes 5 minutes at most take a few pictures, slap them up on the website, and that's that. So I don't really have to like really plan for that. If I needed to, I need to plan for the release, of course, but if I needed to, the release, aka when I'm going to list them, if I needed to like actually do some designing or something like that, that would be something that I would need to take into consideration and try to, you know, set a goal for us so I can try to be finished in a, you know, a decent time. So anyway, that's just how I plan for the month, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.